Hello everyone, and welcome back to Resonant Rise with Gordon Kate. Kate's
Hello.
today, unlike yesterday where she had to leave, last time where she had to leave early. But that's okay. It was a sad person. So we got a lot to do, a lot to cover today. I'm going to show you a few things up here, and we'll go over some of the stuff that's going on. Oh, those berries, those are XP berry bushes, in case you forgot.
Yes, I know.
So first things first, this little grate right here. Do you have any XP on you right now?
I have 21 levels.
Go stand on that.
Hey.
It goes into, there's a tank under the floor. It's getting quite full actually. And
Stores it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think right click the tank. Probably with an empty hand.
Okay, just a second. Oh yeah, there it goes.
There you go. So we can store XP for later, which is kind of a handy little feature. Now, this little tank here, I've expanded our tool forge a bit, as you can see.
Yeah.
I did all this off camera. Built a portable tank. This is neat. If you use this is called a crescent hammer. We're going to make you one of these today because they're infinitely useful.
Okay.
Okay, that changes whether it inputs or outputs the stuff, but if I break it with... No, it's shift, right click. And I've just broken off a tank full of lava. With a shift, right click. And that's for a mod called factorization. And there's a whole bunch of neat stuff in factorization that was kindly pointed out to me in the comments this week. There's something very useful we can build with that, which I will show you today.
Okay.
This is the head for your new axe. You can just pour the Midazium in there, and we'll grab that in a minute. And in the meantime, let's go down and have a look at the factory area. Because you haven't seen this in a while either. There's the...
Oh, hey, stuff.
So there's the vast hole of Turtle Doom that we've been mining out.
Oh, boy. A lot of water over there.
That turtle has been very busy. It's been a heck of a micro... I think we hit a hot spring. Look at the funny color that water is.
Yeah.
That's hot spring water. Cool. Well, we might be able to preserve some of that. So, we have blocks in pretty reasonable quantities. And the way to move these is with a dolly. This thing can let me grab these boxes and move them around.
Sorry, what thing?
The thing in my hand. It's a dolly.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a furniture dolly.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just didn't see it.
You can only carry one at a time, but it allows you to move them around and stuff. And over here, we have ore processing, which I have reworked quite a bit since everybody last saw it, due to gross failure of planning. So right after the end of the last episode, I said I was going to build a hydrogen generator. Well, it turns out building a hydrogen generator is a real nightmare when you don't have the power to generate the items that you need to make the hydrogen generator. So it took me the better part of 2 hours of sitting and waiting for things to cook to build that stupid thing. And then realizing that either one system or the other would lock up. Like, see, this one locked up because I left the hydrogen. The tank filled up with hydrogen that had nowhere to go because the hydrogen generator is full and the gas tank here is full. So, anyway, so I had to build one that only generates oxygen and is venting hydrogen into the atmosphere, and one that is generating hydrogen and venting oxygen into the atmosphere.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the point of this contraption?
Okay, well, the hydrogen tank we're going to be using later to make jetpacks.
Oh, okay.
This contraption... Okay, so what we've got here, the ores go in the chest and the item hopper here. So in here, and so the first chamber is called the purification chamber. It generates ore clumps, and those ore clumps go into the second machine. Those ore clumps get broken up into dust, which is then passed on to the enrichment chamber, which is the third machine. And it gets purified and goes into the smelter, and then comes out the other end as ores. More specifically, it comes out as 3 times as much ore, three times as many ingots as we put in ores.
Cool.
So for every ore we pull out, we get 3 ingots of that metal. It doesn't apply to every single metal, but it applies to enough metals to make me very happy. This little gadget right here, in the middle, is another factorization tool. This is a fluid transposer, and I've been using it to make mossy cobblestone. So this box right here is mossy cobblestone, and we're going to need a bit of that. We're going to need... I'll just grab a stack. So you right-click the box to pull to put stuff in, and left-click to pull 1 stack out. Shift left-click to pull 1 out. Oops. You still there? Just a second. Let me... I think she knocked her cable loose. Well, we're back. Kate's computer has decided that the heat is just too much for it.
It was jealous of my air conditioning, so it stole it.
Yeah. So it will not boot up due to a critical heat error, which is, well, kind of cool, because it means it won't turn on and have the CPU melt.
Yeah.
But it means Kate can't play right now, so she's sitting down here in my office with me watching.
So I'm getting the tour.
You're getting the tour. So anyways, you left-click to pull a stack of this stuff out, as we were talking. So the sorting system puts all the ores and the goodies in here. There's stuff here we have absolutely no use for yet, but other things are going to be quite good. Every once in a while, it kills a zombie, which is really funny.
Yeah, that's nice.
And this is my chest of... See, shift left clicking will pull single ones out. This is my chest of... Oh dear God, I need another barrel. So I usually do this. And oops. Sometimes it gets the better of me. And
all that clicking and pointing.
Put 1 in there. I'll need that one for a minute. It's got to be with an open hand, of course. Shift, right click. There we are. That gets rid of that. Just making sure the barrels fill up. The full barrels fill up first, of course. I only got 1, of course. But anyways, this is just... I do all this off camera. This is not exciting to watch. It's micromanagement at its best.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes?
What's that frowny face thing in your inventory?
Frowny face. This guy, it's a large plate. It's a Tinker's Construct thing. I will show you in just a second.
Okay.
I'll just dump these in the corner for now. I don't know if you've noticed, Kate, the corner of...
Yeah, I did see that.
We have enough quartz to do awesome things.
Quartz.
And I like the way this stuff looks. It
looks very pretty.
I think it gives a good contrast.
It's got a nice texture.
Yeah. So somebody kindly pointed out after I'd finished making 90% of these plates here. These are all our different molds for...
Sorry, that looks funny.
Yeah. I think in vanilla it has a creeper face. I think it's a modified creeper face. Actually, it's the creeper face that is in this texture pack, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
That I could make an aluminum brass alloy instead of
using all our gold.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
It's too late.
I used a great deal of our gold before I got that message. So thank you very much for letting me know. I wish I'd gotten it a little sooner, but thank you. It will save me a great deal of trouble in the future because it's quite likely I'm going to have to make extras of some of these molds.
We like helpful hints.
Very much so. The advice is greatly appreciated because we really are... I may sound like I know what I'm talking about.
And I have no flippin' clue.
Yeah.
I'm even watching him and going, okay, sure.
Okay.
I'll just ask you again when I need to know this.
That's why we're going to give you a mod that gives you a book.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to make you...
She'll probably have to ask you how to open.
We're going to make a few tools today. First, we're going to make new pickaxes for both of us.
Yay!
Because this will give us something that is a diamond level pickaxe. So it's writable, and so it's made out of Midazium. We got tons of this out of our...
Oops.
Oops what?
Is that our oops metal? Or no, that's the other thing we were talking about.
No, Midazium's a new one. That's nether ore. This is the stuff that's the oops.
Yeah.
Eng melon. And by the way, I was advised that this stuff might be able to mine obsidian. I did test it. It doesn't. I think there might be an error in the wiki is conceivable, or something's been modified between traditional traditional Tinker's Construct and Resonant Rise. Who knows? But these are our new pickaxes. They're made out of Midasium, which we had a ton of. And this is your new toy. I already have one, you see.
Yeah.
It's called a Lumber Axe. And you see the tool forge has been upgraded to an iron form, so we have all these new recipes for badass new weapon tools.
You show me how it works?
Yes, in just a second. I have to show you what the awesome is here. So there's a reason we grabbed this. I made all this moss stone.
Okay, moss stone.
We'll do 3 of these. So if you do a full slot, you get a ball of moss. So we're scraping all the moss off of this.
And we don't get stone back? Because that's kind of silly.
It's Minecraft.
Stone just disappears
into the
ether.
So this tab here we've not talked about here, other than repairs. You click this one for repairs.
Yes.
Well, that day is coming to an end.
Oh, no repairing.
This is now a mossy. Now it's got the bindings around it? And a mossy pickaxe.
What does mossy do for it?
It will slowly heal.
Nah.
It will slowly self-repair. And even cooler, it will self-repair faster in the sunlight.
Huh.
Because it's moss.
Hold on. So I'm going to be going around with tools that are held together by dirt and green filaments.
Yes. And paper.
Oh yeah, this sounds totally secure.
Yeah. Now, what the key is for this, if you notice, there's modifiers remaining 3. There's other modifiers we can put on these. So we can put Silk Touch on here. We can put mining speed on there. We can put Fortune on it if we want.
Yeah, all the
usual stuff. We could also put in
whatever else people.
The other option is we can also put in powered, which means that it actually operates off of. We instead of repairing it, we throw it in the generator downstairs to recharge.
You just plug it in.
But the lumber axe, the glory of the lumber axe, can only be described by cutting down a tree.
Preferably a big one. I like it.
And that is how the lumber axe works. Now, there's an interesting thing I discovered. When you have something like this. This is where I've been farming trees.
It counts them all as one tree?
Apparently, if they're close enough.
I like it. Oh, this is
I don't think not all trees will grow like that, but it doesn't matter because regardless,
the farm will.
The farm, yeah. Well, it even if you have to cut these nicer trees one at a time.
Yeah, it still saves you a lot of effort.
It still just saved us an enormous amount of time and effort to get us.
Yeah, but these close trees just kind of melted, and that was cool.
Yeah. So, just do a quick. Yeah, it was just diagonal planting was sufficient. God, these things grow fast sometimes. It's almost silly.
Yeah, it is a bit silly. It is a little on the silly.
I don't know what makes that happen, but it's a little disconcerting how fast these resources grow in. It almost seems...
inconceivable?
Yeah, or something. Now, you may note that there is a nice big hole in the ground behind us. Ouch. Oh. I did actually get injured by a growing tree the other day. So
yeah, I've had that happen to me before. You know.
It's a little silly, but I found this. I was I was walking around here and I heard skeletons for like the 4th or 5th time, and I was like, "What the hell?" Ooh. There's a skeleton spawner down here.
Oh, of course there's.
So I've torched it off, and I hadn't actually emptied these boxes yet.
What was in the boxes?
Ender pearls.
Oh, hey.
Claws. Redstone. A mundane power catalyst for blood magic.
Okay.
A safari net.
These boxes are so much more fun now.
Yeah, and nether wart.
Not that we're using half this stuff, but it's just you get so many more things.
Eventually. And in here we have a standard binding agent for blood magic. Cat.
Music.
We got cat. Ooh, stencils. That's used for you can do painting.
Oh, pretty.
More nether quartz, more bread, and ender lily seeds.
Oh.
If I recall correctly, those will allow us to grow ender pearls.
Awesome. We should totally do that.
Yep.
Not that it's super hard to find ender pearls right now, but you know.
Actually, surprisingly, it is a bit. Hey, guy. You hiding in a hole?
Hey, doofus.
Meh.
Dead doofus.
Okay. So we'll just unload this vast quantity of wood, which has come in real handy considering...
Awesome.
Yeah, which it's been really useful considering the whole business of the work I've been doing on all that stone down there.
Mm-hmm.
The number of barrels the amount of wood it takes to make those barrels is absolutely insane.
Question.
Yes.
Did that... Was your axe new when you cut down all those trees?
Yes, it was.
So it still counts every block?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. So be careful how big... But even if it breaks, it'll just take time. It just affects the time it takes to heal.
Okay.
So it's no big deal if it breaks. It's
You just can't cut anything for a while.
Yeah. Ooh, there's the other miniature red heart. I got a second one of these.
Oh, yes. I got one of those in somewhere.
Probably from, if not from a dungeon, you would have gotten it from a mob.
Yeah.
Those we can use.
I got that from a spider tree.
Yeah.
That's why I got that.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the miniature red heart canisters go.
Oh.
And they will actually increase our total number of hearts.
Cool.
So reds, yellows, and greens.
Okay.
So 10, 20, 30 more hearts.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so moving... Oh, cat. Got to get this out of here. And so these old picks and stuff, I'm not sure what we'll do with them, but we'll just ditch them in here for now. Oh, no, I still need that. That's actually going to be next, is building myself a better sword that heals itself.
The rapiers look really goofy.
They do a little. I think I'm going to make a short sword or something next.
Yeah, I would, because the jumping back when you right-click, well, handy in a fight is very dangerous otherwise.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, so moving right along. We're going to make a few new things today. Okay. And that'll get us rolling towards you rejoining us and actually doing some fun stuff. So first, I actually prepared.
You prepared?
I did the research off camera. I'm going to do that a lot. It'll make everybody's life,
There's a lot of stuff in here for him to fiddle around with.
There's a lot of stuff and facepalming. Oh, giving things away. Don't mind me. First of all, this is your crescent hammer.
Uh-huh.
It's iron and tin.
Okay.
And that will it will be useful.
Okay.
Because we're going to make these.
Ooh.
This is called the strong box.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to make 4 of them. There's going to be 2 here for each of us.
Okay.
They don't stack.
Okay.
For very good reason.
Uh-huh.
Place the strong box.
Uh-huh.
Put crap in the strong box. Shift right click the strong box.
Oh, thank God.
Put the strong box in my inventory. Walk to the other side of the room. And you can actually see what's in it.
Nice.
By holding shift.
That'll make life so much easier.
And boom. And boom.
Oh my goodness.
So just shift right click with the crescent hammer. Now the really neat thing, these are upgradable.
Okay, so you can make them bigger?
Yep.
Oh, I
so there's a hardened strong box, but you require progressively more expensive materials.
Of course.
So hardened strong box. And then the hardened strong box can be used... The hardened strong box can be used to make I think there's 4 tiers of them.
Okay, cool. That's exactly what I was hoping for when I saw how many freaking things.
Yeah, and so then it's hardened glass to do a reinforced, and then a reinforced can be used to make a deep storage unit, which deep storage units only hold... Okay, 4 of them can be used to make a deep storage unit. Deep storage units only hold... I can't remember. I read somewhere it was several million of a single item.
I'm sorry.
A single deep storage unit can hold only one kind of item, but it can hold several million of that single item.
Okay.
Based on what you're seeing in those chests over there, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah. So basically it's another one of the box things.
Or then there's the Resonant strong box, which is the largest, I believe, of the 4.
That you can tote around with.
Yeah, you can just turn it into a whole bunch of raw materials if you decompose it, which why would you want to decompose something like that? I don't know. So anyways, those are your...
I'm out adventuring and oh my goodness, there's so much stuff in this world. Boxes.
Exactly. So, yeah. So there's other versions of this, but these are pretty good.
Yeah, those are...
Okay, now what did I leave in this table? Nothing. Okay, not totally organized. Here we have the beginnings of Thaumcraft.
Okay.
Iron capped wooden wands. This is just iron caps, and iron caps are just you take an iron ingot, you break it down into nuggets, and you just make an upside down
cap
shape. I'll leave this here for you to craft later.
Okay.
In here, these are the carpenter's blocks.
Okay.
They're that decorative thing, the decorative blocks that we talked about. I'll just quickly make 5 of them. It's 2 a day. So these are just the basic ones. So they come out like that, and if you wanted it to look like obsidian, boom.
Did it use the obsidian?
Yeah, it stores. Yeah, the obsidian's stored inside of it. It doesn't reduce the items you're going to need. What it does do is there's a tool, and actually I don't have the tool. But there's a tool that we can use to pop that obsidian off really easily. So it's just, so all we're doing is we're decorating. Basically, we can place these carpenter's blocks in the shape we want, and then adjust them appropriately to match the style. Okay. And if I go at carpenter, we have wedge shapes. We have stairs.
Okay, that is cool.
And they take there's some neat stuff you can do with texturing. I don't know all the details yet, but you can apply a secondary texture. So we could apply a vine, there's a grassy texture you can apply. Okay. You can do slabs, pressure plates, fences,
that's cool.
Torches, and of course this right here, which I want to show you. I don't have the tools to show you, but we need this hammer. But this collapsible block can be modified into any complex shape you want.
Okay.
So like bowls and slopes and smooth surfaces and other crazy stuff that Minecraft shouldn't have. This is the chisel for the chisel mod.
Okay.
Yeah. We can look at that another time. I want to get started on Thaumcraft today, but this lets you take, say, cobblestone and chisel it into alternate textures. Okay. Or take obsidian and make chiseled obsidian textures and all sorts of cool stuff. This is for you. Yay. Collecting fumes for witchcraft, and your roses, which I told you needed a quest for. There's none in our boxes, funny enough.
Just the plain red flowers?
Yep, plain old Minecraft reds. We'll give you the book on herbology, which should help you know a little bit more about how the care and feeding of crazy
mandrake things
screaming
and such.
Things.
That was scary.
So, when you come in and you have your iron cap wand in hand, you need to come upstairs and find the other bookshelf that I've left for you.
Bookshelf, yes.
And magic it with a right click.
Ooh.
And that is the Thaumcraft. Now this is one of the coolest interfaces in the game.
Oh, nifty.
So this is the tech tree. And as you can see, there are tabs upon tabs upon tabs upon tabs. Including there's so much stuff in this mod. But Thaumic Tinkering, Lord of Hellfire. So the way Thaumcraft works, basically each if we back out of here, hold on, how do I get back out of here?
Now, Thaumcraft is also a magical mod?
It is. It is. Yes, it is one of the it's a more of a wizardry magical mod, whereas witchery focuses on the cursing and the classic magic circles and covens and the classic
cauldrons and warts on noses.
This is the Gandalf Gandalf mod.
All right.
This is the wands and manipulation and wizardry and all that. And so the nice thing about this is everything is documented. So all the things you need to know about how to get started are right here. Okay. There's stuff about the different kinds of trees you can find in the world, plants. There's just stuff about how to use the Thaumcraft, how to do research. So this is the basics on research. I'll be doing a lot of this and sharing it with you rather than you having to do it because I know you're not super
I can only
keen.
hold so many things in my brain at one time.
Yeah, so there's some things we need to make. So see, it's giving me some things I need to make first. See, I can make this right now. This is a golding, which I will do in just a moment, actually, because I have everything we need. I need scribing tools so that I can make, so I can take notes and stuff. There's a research table that I skipped. I must have popped by the, yeah. So let's start by making this right here. We need 2 shards, 2 gold, and a glass. and I'll show you how a different way of looking at the world.
Okay.
Because why not? You're sitting here, you might as well watch me do something cool.
Yep. Till my computer decides it's
Not melting?
not melting.
Oh, God. Well,
Poor computer.
yeah. So the shards currently are stored in here. I'll get 2 earth shards for now.
Mind you, that doesn't say much for, the level of heat upstairs for me either.
No, it doesn't. Not that my office down here is much better.
No, not really. It is quite warm.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it was a hot day today. Glass and... Haha! A thermometer.
Thermometer. That's a funny word. Thermometer.
Yeah. So if you shift right click on things, you might be able to learn something about how the world is structured. Yeah, shift right click. So let's try dirt. Come
Dirt.
on. There must be something.
Dirt is boring. Why would you start with dirt?
Because we need to start with the simple things in life.
Bookshelf?
Maybe.
Nope.
Maybe I should actually read about that and see what I need to do. Pointing at... Pointing at objects and... Let's try and do it right. Hold the right mouse button.
Ah!
Oh! I've just learned something.
You learned something.
I've learned that dirt is composed of that right there, which is one of the one of the basic components of the world.
Gray wax?
So I can't learn anything from this because it's probably not a stone that is... Ooh. See, sandstone has terra and perdito. Terra being earth, and perdito being... I have no idea. Saxum. So what we're doing is we're discovering...
What stuff is made of?
Yeah. Metallum. Oh, but before I go any further, this is something very important, actually. I need to make... I should always, always, always carry... If I'm doing this, I need to carry scribing tools with me. And that means I need clay and paper. Because sometimes you can learn something. Heaven forbid you can learn something from wandering around...
Looking at stuff.
So we need a glass file, which is different from a glass bottle, because it has a clay stopper. We are going to be so low on clay.
Well, I haven't bothered to go and get clay lately, so I can go.
Oh yeah, we have tons, but I just have a gut feeling that we are going to run...
We're going to use lots of clay.
Yeah. Clay bottle. Clay... There we are. Let's see. How many of these does it make is the question. 8. Okay, that's not so bad.
That's cool.
That'll go a little ways. So you see how quickly things get out of hand so fast in this game. It's priceless. There we are. Scribing tools for Thaumcraft. Paper. So if I keep, what did it say? Scribing tools and paper. Yeah. So yeah, scribing tools and paper in my... Tell me something, limestone? Limestone? Nothing. Andesite, we've learned andesite cobblestone. Come on. There we go. Nothing yet. Basic cobblestone. So there's still something I need to learn before I can learn about basic cobblestone. So you see, what it is all of these things have...
That skeleton's going to shoot you in the face.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Twice.
Jerk. It's got big metal... Oh, I got his metal pants. That's cool. So...
You said to bleed all over everything.
Come on. I do not have the knowledge required to understand this, you see.
Grass. Grass is beyond your kin.
Ooh. Saxamentera. Tell me about life.
You don't know how to do that.
I'm missing something basic.
Water?
Could be. I don't know if I can scan the water directly. I might have to scan it in a bucket. Come back here. Hey.
Nope. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, I accidentally picked it up too soon. See, we just learned aqua. And vacos.
And vacos.
Which is from the empty space in the bucket. So, So this is Thaumcraft in its essence.
Looking at stuff and learning things?
Hmm? Yeah. Knowledge to understand this is still lacking. Let's just find some basic grass here. Nothing. So I'm still short on actually learning how life works. Ores, maybe?
No.
That particular ore, no. But it's not a vanilla ore, so... Yeah. I'm still short on something to get this going. So again, this is something that I'll probably have to do off camera a lot, because running around and...
Looking at stuff. Not the most exciting.
Oh, that was... I learned vitreous. Interesting. Smeltery? Nothing from the smeltery. Essence berry bush?
Nope.
Pattern chest. I don't have the knowledge to understand this. Ooh, a torch. Light! I've learned what light is.
Yay!
So basically the various things sort of, they're tree. It's a tree?
Mm-hmm.
And so as you discover more of these things, it makes it more possible to discover.
You discovered a clue to new research.
There we go. All right, it's actually a Thaumcraft stone, so I'm kind of surprised.
It says you don't have the knowledge.
Oh, it's just taking time. I'm just flooding the system. Don't mind me. Better barrels? I might not have the knowledge yet. I probably need to let that stop flooding.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's look at something else here. So we'll need... we need a research table. Let's see. Where is that in here? Petch, magical stuff, ores, enchantments, aspects of magic. Huh, apparently they don't have the aura and nodes.
Building blocks of magic. What is that?
Where?
Okay, never mind. The funny star thing.
Funny star thing.
Multicolored.
Oh. Aspects. This tells you about the basic aspects. Air.
Yeah.
Oh, air. I don't think I have air yet. Ignis is fire.
Mm-hmm.
Aqua for water. Order for Perdito is entropy. And Ordo is order.
Oh.
And the compound aspect. So here's... So you see it's only showing this is showing what I've learned so far.
Ah.
So it's actually updating as I discover things. The book actually is my stockpile of all my knowledge.
Cool.
Well, I do happen to remember how to make a research table. Table. Somewhere in here is the actual recipe for the Thaumcraft table. Let's try this.
Yeah.
We need the Thaumcraft. There we are. That table. 3 slabs and 2 planks. And we'll need 2 of them. Alright, we'll just take these. There we are. That. And that. And then the way we set this up, I'm just going to set this up temporarily. Where are we going to set this up? We have so...
you know what? I should make a magical workshop.
Oh, we need to build a cabin. I actually have some ideas regarding that.
Okay.
And then I throw my writing tools on there.
Cool. That looks neat.
And now this is the research table.
Okay.
So I've discovered some new... So what we can do is actually I need to get a second set of scribing tools. That'll make my life a lot easier because I can leave one set there. Need a feather and an ink sac and a vial and an ink sac. We'll just throw that in my inventory. So what we can do is we can take the Thaumonomicon here, and let's say we wanted to look into research expertise. So I just clicked it and that added research note.
Mm-hmm.
So now what I have in my inventory is this right here.
Ah.
And I can put that in here, and what you get is a puzzle.
Hmm.
A puzzle. So what I have to do is, if I understand the puzzle correctly, it's basically within this grid, I have to move from this particular aspect, which is ordo, and do a conversion basically through the various different aspects to these other two, to link them all together, and that represents the completion of the research.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
But of course, I don't know what these two aspects are, so it's going to be a little hard. I don't even think I have all of the basic aspects. Whoops. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where? Ha! That is interesting.
That's funny.
And unexpected, and scared the crap out of me. So, yeah, we have Ignis, Aqua, Air, Ordo, Vacuoso. We don't have... What is it? Perdito? Did I see Perdito in there? Oh yeah, I've got some of that. I must have gotten some of that to start.
You did. It was one of the first things you grabbed.
So, what I need to do and spend a whole bunch of time doing is trying to figure out how to... Nothing can be learned there. Rhyolite. Oh, more Saxum. Rhyolite's going to give me lots of Saxum. And Cobblestone is now giving me something. So that's useful. Oh. Not all cobblestones, just some of them. Ooh, a button. The button wall of shame. It still makes me laugh a little.
What about the bed?
That's actually not a bad idea. Bed. And I can also go look at some ores. Nope, I cannot understand that bed. That bed is beyond my comprehension.